Welcome back to Crypto Warehouse. My name is Mike, and today we're going to go through some options for what you could do with your Jupiter airdrop. Today is January the 31st, and the time of recording, the airdrop is happening 4 hours from now. You can go to the front of Jupiter, click on one of these links up here, or there is another banner that appears here, and you can claim your Jupiter. Alternatively, if you have a Phantom wallet, you can claim directly from the Phantom wallet. Very cool indeed. So down here you can see the not claimable yet will become a button. You'll be able to press this and receive 1200 JUP. But what can you do with it once you've received it? Well, I'm going to go through some of the options open to you. Please can I ask you to like and subscribe to Crypto Warehouse and help us grow the channel. So what I'm going to do now is take you through 4 options for what you can do with your Jupiter airdrop. First of all, and very important that you understand this, you need to understand impairment loss, as a few of these options I'm showing to you will involve a pair that is outside of the range of just staking your Jupiter. Some will be Sol Jupiter, some will be USDC Jupiter. You have to understand how impairment loss works. However, the first one I'm going to start with is Camino Finance. I love Camino Finance. I think it's a great tool. I think the user interface is exceptional. And down here on the very front page, you can see that they have their JUP vaults already. JUP is coming to Camino. Upon launch, there will be lending, liquidity vaults, and points boosts. Follow Camino on Twitter to be the first to know. So it's not live. We're 4 hours away. They are already preparing for the Jupiter drops. Now, lending will of course involve a certain amount of risk. Liquidity pools obviously involve impairment risk. So first port of call for me is going to be Camino to see what the APRs are going to be available on there, especially as the portfolio generates points, and those points in turn will generate a certain number of Camino Finance tokens when their airdrop happens at the end of March, beginning of April. So you're taking one airdrop to generate points to collect another airdrop. That's the second platform I would look at is Orca. When I first started out on Solana, this was my go-to platform. I still love Orca. I think it's great. They are already highlighting here that there is going to be a lot of congestion today. I'm expecting the Solana blockchain to grind to a halt in about 4 hours time when people start to claim. I'm expecting 100 to 200,000 people claim within the first hour, and then maybe 300,000 or 400,000 claim within the first week. So there's going to be a lot more traffic on the Solana blockchain than there is at the minute. They have multiple liquidity pools just waiting for the airdrop. You've got JUP USDC, JUP WEN, JUP USDT, JUP Sol, and a few others available to you down here. So this would be my second port of call. Now, don't get me wrong, some of the Orca pools will automatically appear on Camino Finance, but it's never a bad idea to go and check them out directly. Another website and another go-to for me on Solana is Radium. Radium already has its pools in place. It has JUP Sol, JUP USDC, and a few more on there. These are concentrated pools, and again, some of these will appear on Camino Finance. Camino Finance is an aggregator of a lot of these, but it's still not a bad idea to go and check them out directly. Now, Orca, Camino Finance, and Radium all offer liquidity pools, which in turn has inherent impairment loss. I cannot stress that enough. The other option, and the final option, is Marginfi. Marginfi allows you to supply your token directly and receive a yield on it. Now, at this moment in time, those yields are not massive. You're not going to be looking at 50-60% APRs like you would with the liquidity pools, but if you can get somewhere in the region of 3 or 4% on your JUP, it is far better than nothing. So Marginfi would be my fourth option. The nice thing about Marginfi is in the bottom left hand corner, you have 2 options for lending. You have Lite and you have Pro, depending on what kind of user you are. If you're new to Marginfi, go with Lite, pick your token from the drop down, select the amount you want to borrow and press supply. If you are more of a professional user, you can go to Pro and you can see a breakdown of all the options available to you. Sol is currently 2.82%, USDT is 6.72%. So you can scroll up and down here and see which tokens. I'm expecting JUP to come in probably at 0.5%, maybe 1%, I don't know yet, but I'm not expecting you to be earning massive APYs. But the point of this is that that's an option available to you. And finally, a price prediction for JUP. I think Meow believes that Jupiter will start at around 40 cents and hopefully reach 70 cents within the first day or two of going live. Now, of course, I am not going to provide you with Moonboy math and tell you it's going to go to $10 when it clearly isn't going to go to $10. What I am going to tell you is that you should be looking at a price somewhere in the region of $1 to $1.50 for the first few days or weeks of JUP. So I wouldn't paper hand it and sell it down at 40-50 cents. I don't expect this to go down to 20 or 30 cents. Remember, the volume that goes through Jupiter is on a par with Uniswap. For Jupiter, with its initial launch to get to the market cap of Uniswap, it's $3.78. I'm not expecting it to get anywhere near that. But if we get towards $1, $1.50, that is entirely within reach for this token within the first few weeks. Expect massive volatility within the first few days. Expect it to drop and spike and drop and spike. Remember, the token on launch day is going to be listed on all the major exchanges, including, as of today, Binance has announced that it's going to be listing Jupiter. So the volume on this is massive. On the live stream I did today, I said that Jupiter is the next unicorn to be born. I do expect this to be a multi-billion pound project on Solana, and if it can reach $1 to $2 billion in market cap, that would give the token a price of about $1 to $1.50. Again, this isn't financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do with your tokens. I'm just giving you my opinion on where I think we could go. The last point I want to make about Jupiter is to do with its launch pool. Again, I've mentioned this a couple of times in the past, but there have already been 2 tokens on the launch pool. One is WEN, which has launched and has a market cap of currently about $80 million. I expect that to go up over the next few weeks once the Jupiter airdrop is finished. And of course, Jupiter, its own token. I think this is going to work the same way it works on existing centralized exchanges such as Binance, where if you hold BNB and put it into BNB Earn, you will be allocated a certain number of tokens from future airdrops. So the other added benefit to holding Jupiter may be that you will receive future airdrops of tokens that are launched on Solana. So again, another reason to potentially not paper hand Jupiter. The other question I always get is, if you haven't received any Jupiter in the airdrop, look to get Jupiter at under $1. Maybe 40-50 cents is a good price to get into Jupiter. That values it at about 600 million, 700 million. I do think it's a multi-billion pound project. So if you are getting in at 50 or 60 cents, once these launch pool projects start to come through, the demand for Jupiter is going to go through the roof. And secondly, the airdrop is going to happen in 4 consecutive years: January 2024, 25, 26 and 2027. So over the next 4 years, you will receive 4 airdrops of Jupiter, or 3 if you've missed this one. So don't paper hand Jupiter. I think this is going to be a big project. This was going to be a members only video for our YouTube subscribers, but I think this is too important just to do for our members. So this video is going to be released to the general public. So thank you for watching this video. If you have reached the end, please consider becoming an OG member of Crypto Warehouse. I think it's only $1.99 a month and it helps support the channel. If not, not a problem. All we'd like you to do is like and subscribe to the channel. I have been Mike, you have been great, and until the next video, see you soon.